Hey guys, what's up? Just thought I'd give you a little quick story today about what happened last night. As we all know, Pokemon Go is a craze that has taken over the world. People are unfortunately dying over the game, people are becoming injured, and people are becoming heavily addicted to the game. I downloaded Pokemon Go, like everybody else, and something happened last night very interesting with the game, okay? This is the story of how Pokemon Go almost got me arrested. No, for real. Pokemon Go, I was playing it last night. Me and my little brother decided we're bored. It's like midnight, I guess. It's about midnight. We're riding around, and we've decided let's go drive through the park, because I have a park over by my house. So we're driving through the park and riding around for a little bit. We've been out there for a couple of hours, I guess, just basically riding around because we ain't got nothing else to do at night. I had just finished uploading yesterday's video, Random Car Rides with Dawn. If you haven't watched that one, you can check it out. But oh my God, so we're riding through the park, right? About a couple hours. We're come up to this bridge in our park. Now there's a couple of bridges that you have to go over in our park, and we see this truck come up behind us, this big SUV, right? We don't think nothing of it. We're just cruising through. And I've actually got both my phone and his phone in my hand because he's driving. And we're catching Pokemon, basically, because we're 30-year-old kids. Anyway, so all of a sudden we get to this bridge, and blue lights come on. Woo! I was like, oh. So I look at my brother because he's driving, and I go, what did you do for that cop to even initially pull us over? And he's like, dude, I didn't do anything, I swear. The only thing he pulled us over for was the fact that we were creeping really slow because, you know, we were just, you drive way too fast, the Pokemon don't register and come up, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right. So I put our phones down because, you know, I don't want the cops to give us any grief or give us any crap for it. So cop comes up to the window and he's like, what are you boys doing out tonight? My little brother, with all seriousness, looks at this cop dead in the face and goes, oh, you know, we're just driving around, catch a Pokemon. So, like straight up, just tells the cop what we're doing. The cop's like, well, that's nice, but what does that sign say? And he points at the sign, like directly out of our windshield. And we didn't see it because it was all faded and dark, and there were like 3 signs stacked on top of it. And the sign, unfortunately, says that this certain bridge, this certain area of the park closes at 9 and not midnight, like the rest of the park actually closes. So, guys, I'm standing outside of my property right now. I apologize. So the cop says, so we tell the cop, oh, it closes at 9. And my little brother says, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Well, the cop looks at my brother and he goes, well, unfortunately, that's not a valid excuse. And my little brother looks back at the cop, and we were being very respectful with this cop. Like, no, this is not a cop hate story or nothing, because this cop was extremely cool for us too. You know, like he could have really given us, actually he couldn't have done anything to us, but he could have. I'll get to it anyway. So my brother looks at this cop, and he says, I understand that that's not a valid excuse, but it is what it is. Basically, dang, people driving through all loud. Anyway, so he says that. And the cop's like, well, he's like, you know, we've had like 20 people a night. Because the park, they close gates on our park. It's like, we've had 20 people a night get locked in here playing Pokemon Go. Like all night for 10 hours, they get locked in until 6 a.m. or whatever. Like 6 hours, they get locked in until the next morning. So, the cop's like, I just need you to pop a U-turn and go back. Now, the cop was cool because he could have watched us go across the bridge and then got us. Because he told us, he said, listen, I'm stopping you before you commit a felony. He said, because if you cross this bridge, I have to arrest you for criminal trespassing. Because it is it's a state park or whatever. And I was like, okay, that's cool, you know. So we pop a UE and we leave. But like legit, if we'd have drove 10 more feet and pulled over, handcuffs, jail, the whole nine. We would have been in so much trouble. So be careful when you're playing Pokemon Go, guys. Pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to your surroundings. Even if you're not playing Pokemon Go, just pay attention to your surroundings. If you're driving, pay attention. Read signs. Make sure that you're not breaking the law. Just don't break the law. That's basically my message here today. Man, this thing is getting really shaky. Yeah, just don't break the law, guys. But, you know, but he was cool. He let us go, and then we ventured on out for like 3 more hours to another place and caught some really awesome Pokemon. But yeah, just don't break the law, guys. That's my message today. So if you enjoyed this video and this little story I told, subscribe for more content. Subscribe to me on Twitter, or follow me on Twitter, Jerry Stafford 41. We're gonna have True Story this week. We're gonna have somebody else in the hot seat this week. So we're going to see, and we got possibly a Crazy Dad video coming this week. He is home, people. It is official. He is home. Home from the hospital, home from all the nonsense they had him doing. He's back. Well, his leg's not 100%. But, I mean, he's back. He's absolutely in a rare form. You guys, we're coming with another one. Oh, and thank you to everybody who watches these videos. We have spanned 27 countries. People have watched these videos. 27, like, do you understand how big that 27 countries? People have clicked on our videos and watched over 500 minutes of content over the span of 29 countries, excluding the United States. That's not counting where we are. That's 25 countries. Dawn just came out to see what I'm doing. Y'all see her back there? Yeah. I'm supposed to be inside cooking. I have stuff in the oven and stuff cooking, so I need to get back inside. I should come out and tell you guys that. And thank you so much for the support. And we're going to have some more videos this week. It's going to be awesome. Subscribe for more content, guys. Thanks.